Welcome to Brain Wreck. I'm Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the best show on the internet.
We're back.
It's been a year.
It's been a year.
We've learned, we've grown.
Yeah.
A lot of things have changed. Twitter's no longer a thing.
Twitter is no longer a thing. Hollywood is no longer a thing. We go away for 1 week.
1 week.
And the entire world shuts down.
I mean, this is the second time we were live on air.
We were.
When shut
the first
everything
time
down.
Yeah, when Tom Hanks got the COVID.
Right here.
Tom Hanks and the NBA both got COVID, and we were the first to report it.
We were the first reporter. Hey,
Patrick Fenton, how's it going, pal? Yeah.
How's this year been treating you?
We were on the scene. We were getting all the scoops.
That's right.
And then we were there the time Trump got impeached the first time.
Yeah, and the second.
We were here the second time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe we'll be here when he gets arrested. It's been 1 week. It's been 1 week and 1 year. I'm in my midlife phase now.
Well, speaking of, we can get into that a little bit because I feel like everybody's going through a crisis.
Oh, brother, you're telling me?
I know exactly. Can you know the date for when we start the show? I'm so lost. Well, let's see. I believe it is now November 4th, 2025.
Is that what today is?
I don't know.
Wow.
I bought a clearance happy planner, so like, that's suspect. That's what the date is.
We're using it every few years.
Yeah, like
one day the calendar will just come back around.
Exactly. Clock's broken twice a day.
Twice a day at least.
Yeah.
Well, no, the clock works twice a day when it's broken. Because if the clock's broken twice a day, that's a weird. Clock's broken twice a day, folks. Sorry, the moose out front should have told you.
Right, should have bought American.
As opposed to Canadian.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. Oh fuck! So wow, it's been a week.
Been a week.
We were off last week.
Yeah,
you were away. I was away.
Weirdly enough, the fact that we weren't here last week, the weeks we do or we have been doing shows back-to-back weeks seems like that's been a longer time than being away for an actual week.
Isn't that wild?
It is kind of wild.
It really is.
Yeah. Patrick Fenton is right. Broken clock is correct twice a day, unless you're traveling to the West Coast, and then it could be right a couple more times a day.
Right, with the time zone.
Yeah, because time zones, and because you're traveling back in time. So eventually it's going to be
a traveling broken clock salesman.
Ooh, we should do that.
Sell broken clocks?
Yeah, but like just say...
Brother, I'm not getting into any fucking business ventures with you.
No.
Until I see some movement on those VHS.
No, it's good. It's good. Like, I bought more. Like, it's like, because, dude, think about it. Like, let's travel across the country. We'll get a minivan. Okay.
I have one.
Great. We'll get another one. We'll get a minivan, and then we'll go across. Okay. We'll go across country selling broken clocks, but just telling people it's art.
Oh, they'll buy that.
Yeah.
It's like that fucker that melted them.
Somebody was melting clocks? Were they making smaller?
Yeah,
clocks?
you ever see the? Yeah, no, that's like a whole thing. Like you get the melted clock on the wall, and then you're like hip.
We'll melt clocks in front of them, and we'll say, "Here you go, buy a
dinner and a show."
Yeah, dinner and a show, and then they can put it up on their wall. And then when guests come over, they're like, "How your clock's not working?" And they can go, "That's okay because it's art."
Yeah, I love it.
Sold.
Should we just start trying to scam people? Like, I feel like we should just like. I feel like remember when the side hustle
Yeah.
was a huge thing. And now people got well, hold on. No, the side hustle got to be a huge thing. And then like COVID hit, going back to COVID.
Yeah.
And then the side hustle became the actual hustle.
Yeah.
But then nobody actually took care of anybody in COVID, and then inflation went up. So now you need a side hustle just to survive.
Listen, side hustles are exhausting.
No, they are. Like live your life.
Like the main, like I kind of got to it. Like, not that I don't want to like excel in something outside of my field, but sometimes I'm tired.
Sure.
Yeah. And sometimes I just want to not do anything that afternoon or that day, or I want to sleep all the time.
That's your prerogative, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I could be fine just selling clocks and just have that be my hustle.
Well, you clearly are going to have a VHS hustle. Like that's going to be your side. Here's the thing that I don't understand. Okay.
Wait, about me or about hustles in general?
I mean, maybe both.
Okay. We'll see where this goes.
So I don't think there has to be like a love or a joy or something that I'm missing, because I don't understand the individual that'll go out and buy like yourself. Okay. For instance, you buy something for 50 cents.
Right.
And you're hoping to make 75 cents.
Nah, I'm hoping to make like $2.
Well, even so,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's always confused the fuck out of me with those people that do the eBay, right?
That's a hustle in itself.
Well, here's the thing. Like, if you're trying to sell like comic books on eBay, like $5 comic, right? You bought it for $2.50 on stand, right? And then you're selling it for $5, so you make your $2.50.
Yeah.
Except eBay is going to take a 40% cut, so you're really only making like $1. Maybe
you're making a little. Yeah, your gross profit at that point isn't enough to be sustainable. I mean, you could. I mean, it's like at the end of the day, if you're making money, if you're making more than what you spent, okay. But
what's your time worth?
That's it right there.
That's what I don't get.
What is your time worth? And I feel like my time is worth at least $1. So, selling something for like, I guess the other thing too is you can look at it as the individual profit or the collective profit.
Okay.
Because like what in my head as I've been calculating inventory is sort of like, okay, I went to the store today. I bought this item, which was $1, this item, which was 50 cents, this item, which I overpaid on, which was $10. However, when I combine all of that and I say, okay, I may have spent like $12 on this entire haul.
Right.
That's not bad. And I can bake in, or I can sort of factor in like, okay, so if I sell all of this, I want to make X amount. So it's one of those things where you just got to figure out what's your time worth, what's the financial gain you want to get from it. We're getting very serious, and it's kind of bothering me.
Well, no, I guess the point being is there's been plenty of times where I'm like, oh, I want to go through a bunch of stuff and sell it. Or something like that.
Yeah.
But then I end up not doing it because I'm just like, you know what? It's not worth it. Like,
it's not worth it. Why?
Because I don't want to do it.
Because you don't think it's worth your time?
I don't think it's worth my time.
See that you can't look at it that way. Because if you're like, I want to sell this stuff, but I'm not willing to put in the time to do the process.
I mean, I'm a millennial, so what do you want from me?
And we were raised by what, Gen Xers, and
yeah, I mean, they're doing well.
They were the laziest fucks. Which that was a thought I had the other day. I was like, because you know how everybody was like, oh, the baby boomers. Was it the baby boomers or the generation before it?
Well, no, we were raised by boomers.
We were raised by boomers.
We were raised by boomers, yes.
Oh, so because it was boomers.
Gen X was like 80s, like the generation before us.
Okay, so
was Gen X.
Baby boomers. The baby boomers. Yeah, okay. So baby boomers were 1946 to 1964. Yeah.
Yeah, we were raised by boomers. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I was gonna say, well, the 40s, like the war was going on, but then I was like, well, you know, like the people who were adults fought that war, and they weren't boomers. Gen X is like Mark. Okay, we were raised by boomers. Yeah, fucking baby boomers are lazy as fuck. Like, there's a reason we are the way that we are, and guess what? It's not fucking television. It is the fucking adults from the generation that were like, you're special. Go do whatever you want. And then when we got there, they were like, you can't do that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you raise an entire generation on the tagline, treat people the way you want to be treated, and then when you try to show empathy and compassion, they're like, you fucking idiot. Look at this snowflake trying to be nice and include people. Who do you think you are?
Right?
Yeah. Fucking boomers, man.
Hell, I missed Gen X by 2 years.
Oh fuck, Fenton, you're a boomer?
The other way, brother.
Sorry, Patrick. that fruit was basically touching the ground.
Like, it really was. It was.
Oh, heads up.
Mayo. Wait, how did we get on?
We were talking about business. We were talking about business and like time.
Anyway, so basically the bottom line is, I think my time is so valuable that like I don't know about a side hustle.
Yeah.
Like, because some people find joy in like some people find joy in like that little win. That little win of, you know, I mean, I enjoy finding like the Holy Grail item at like the Goodwill.
Oh, yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Like the purchase win type of thing.
Yeah, which
but
that's
like,
going to be harder to do nowadays.
Oh, yeah. No, you were telling me they got a monopoly on the game or something.
Yeah, I'm not really keen on all that going on. But continue.
But anyway, point being is like, I can't get excited about like, oh man, you're gonna get an extra 75 cents in your account by doing all this work.
Because at that point, then you shouldn't, like, if you're, and this is good, and this is for like anybody, like if you're not willing to put in the time to make a buck, like like a literal dollar, don't do it. Don't buy to sell, or don't buy to resell. Like, just buy because you want to collect shit and it makes you happy.
Yeah.
And then you can just look at it.
I like looking at things.
I love looking at things. I look at things all the time.
Yeah, I got a sword in my garage.
You have a sword?
I have a sword in my garage.
When the fuck did you get a sword?
Oh, the wife bought it for me like fucking 10 years ago.
Have I seen this?
Probably not.
This sounds familiar.
So
why have you not shown me this?
I mean, you want to see my sword, bro?
Bro, pull it out.
Okay, well, I'll take a picture.
Okay.
But so she got me this dope ass Robin Hood sword, and it's got like engravings of the characters on it and shit.
Yeah.
It's super fucking cool. But we were living in the tiny house in New York.
Right.
So it's like, where are you going to fucking put a sword?
On the wall. And you had so much wall space. That's true. You had a child. You had 2 children in the house.
I mean, at the time we only had one when I got it, but like we couldn't ever put it up anywhere in fear that it would fall off the wall and like stab a toe.
What did you? Well, yeah, but like my point was like you still had it as you had 2 children.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, it's in my garage.
It's in your garage now.
Kids now.
But yeah, no, you don't want you don't want to put a sword on the wall if you got a little one running around.
Yeah, no. So what we have up in the garage is we got a pegboard.
Oh, pegging.
So
cool.
Yeah, so we got a back door.
Yeah.
And the pegboard goes all around the back wall, including above the door.
Right.
And so we took 2 zip ties, and we zip tied it above the door.
Okay.
And so I got myself a sword in the garage.
So you're telling me you're pegging your sword by the back door?
Yeah.
Folks, that's going to do it for us here tonight on Brainwreck Live. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I'm glad we didn't. I'm glad we didn't do this for a week, so that we could basically build to that point and never do the show again. This is our final episode. We're gonna go sell clocks and pegboards now.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
What are we doing?
I don't fucking know anymore, man. Oh, my phone's beeping. Who's texting? Christy, why are you texting us right now? Oh, no, wait. Who's... Oh, Blake! Oh, Blakely sent a...
Oh, she sent the sword?
Yeah. Oh, Christy... I don't know why it said Christy texted us.
I mean, it's a group chat.
Oh, shit, dude, that's a sick-ass sword! Why have you not shown me this?
How have you not seen... Can you guys... we can book for special appearances. What do you mean you've never seen this?
I've never seen this before.
Yeah, no, I've got a dope-ass sword.
That's a sick... You gotta be careful that don't fall down.
No, we zip tied it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare you? There was a visible change in Kevin's face when the... Yeah, that's... I was waiting for my moment. And that was yep. I'm glad. I'm glad we still do this.
Well, this is for everybody.
Yeah, because honestly, like I was thinking of going on strike.
Oh, were you?
And just following the industry, because I'm like, you know what, we don't get paid enough to do this show, so I want some return. Well,
yeah, I don't want another side hustle.
All my side hustles I'm doing for free right now, so
it's very true.
Which, by the way, do we? How much? What does our T Public look like?
Why, you need a payout?
Our payouts. Oh no, wait. We've sold some extra stuff.
Oh man, yeah. We gotta get some new shirts up there. Did we talk about the raccoon?
You had a raccoon at your door.
I had a raccoon.
You sent me the video.
One in the neighborhood.
Yeah, you sent me the video. I have not seen, or we have not discussed said raccoon yet.
Okay. So, folks, they found out where I live. All right, the raccoon gang is knocking at my door. When it rains here, when it's rainy season in Florida, you can't control your lawn. Okay, it becomes a jungle, and then the critters get in, and then they find your garbage, and then all hell breaks loose. But we got one of them Google Nest doorbell cameras,
right?
And so I get an alert on my phone, and it says there's motion outside, and I'm like, oh fuck, they're coming. And so, I'm startled awake, and I look, and I see a raccoon, and I'm like, oh, they're here. So I've decided to mow the lawn, and as I'm mowing the lawn, the dog starts freaking out.
Oh.
Because the goddamn raccoon starts running across the road.
Yeah.
So this is the first time we've seen raccoons in the neighborhood.
Okay. They're friendly.
They can be a real nuisance.
No, they're friendly.
They're friendly.
They're friendly. They love chili dogs.
Oh, okay.
Give them a chili dog.
I don't know that I want to do that.
You should. You should want to.
So my daughter had to read Old Yeller for school.
And how did that go?
It's the summer reading book. Is Old Yeller. I don't know why.
Why the fuck are we still making kids read? I'm not trying to say let's ban the books, but can't we get a new book?
They are doing that here. They're banning all.
Your kids are fucked. I'm sorry. They're about to get dumber. You better start them on a side hustle. Start them.
We legitimately had a conversation in the car.
Yeah.
I think 2 days ago, actually yesterday, because we went back to school shopping. For them, because they're about to start in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We legitimately had a conversation in the car, being like, "Hey, let us know what they're telling you about history, and then we'll tell you what really happened."
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
We're not going to get into it. We're not going to get into some of the shit I just heard the other day. Yeah, just folks, talk to your kids.
Talk to your kids. But anyway, the Old Yeller.
Yeah. Dog dies in the end.
Yeah, but like do you remember why?
Because it got rabies.
No.
What do you mean no?
It didn't have rabies. They thought it might have rabies.
No, because I watched that movie and the dog was aggressive.
Fuck the movie. It's the book. This is the book. It's different. Yeah. Basically, the mother tells the kid to shoot the fucking dog.
Oh,
because it got spoilers. Damn it, Kevin.
I don't even have a comeback for that, other than knock it off.
Because it got tangled up with a raccoon.
Yeah,
but they didn't know if it had rabies or not. But the mother's just like, you don't know, and we're not gonna know, so just gotta do it.
That mother hated the dog.
Oh yeah, no, it was not a healthy thing.
No, it wasn't. That's
right.
How fucking old is Old Yeller? And why are we making kids read that still? 1957. That's when the movie came out. 1956. That's when the book came out. Wow, they turned those around fast back in the day.
I know people are still reading like The Great Gatsby. That's another one.
Yeah, who'd he ever beat?
That was like a book from the 30s, right?
I thought it was a book based in the 30s.
No, it was a book based in the 20s.
Flappers.
But in the 30s.
Wait, it was based in the 20s, but it came out in the 30s?
I think so.
Oh, that must have been just awful. Like, hey, look how
that guy was a drunk.
I mean, most of them were.
I mean, it was the 20s.
It was everybody was drunk and it didn't work out well.
And it didn't work out well.
Nope.
And they tried to get rid of alcohol. And
then you know, everything happened. But why are like what is the moral to Old Yeller?
That's a great fucking question.
What's the moral?
That is a really
what's the learning? Like, hey kids, just when you think you have it good, you're gonna have to murder your dog.
Yeah, I don't really know what the fucking point.
Is that like a metaphor for like killing your dreams because you have to become responsible?
I think it's a responsibility thing.
Man.
Yeah. But like, yeah,
everyone was drunk and had cocaine in their sodas. So it was the 80s.
That's true. That's true.
Everybody was doing cocaine and drinking beer. That was the were the 20s and the 80s basically the same?
It's like the every other decade thing.
Every other decade.
You know?
Oh shit! Like we're fucked in 10 years. Ugh. Todd as God just came out. Yeah, I've been eyeing that. But no, like, can't we have kids like read newer books? Like, I'm pretty sure books existed after 1990.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like, and have we gotten to the point now where like for some, can you just give them like Batman?
I was gonna say like give them Goosebumps.
Can we do the Long Halloween?
Fucking have them read the Da Vinci Code. Like, just let them read something new.
That's true. Yeah, everything is going backwards.
Everything's going backwards. You know what's not going backwards? Well, in a way, it kind of is. Actually, I think it mostly is. Comic-Con just happened.
I guess,
you never finished your raccoon story. So finish that up, and then we'll jump to Comic-Con.
I mean, that's it.
Oh, that was it.
I
thought there was gonna be a greater point to that.
No,
instead of us falling
just like
down
Old Yeller.
Just like Old Yeller, kill that story. Comic-Con just happened.
Sure.
Have you been following the Comic-Con news?
Not at all.
Neither have I. Okay, no. But has the convention circuit lost its appeal?
Well, let me tell you something, brother. About if you had asked me that question yesterday, and as a matter of fact, if you had asked me that question this morning, I would have said yes.
What about now?
Now?
Yeah.
I'm going to Tampa Bay Comic-Con this weekend.
What are you doing there?
Got a surprise late birthday gift from some friends.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah,
so you're going as a fan.
Yeah, I'm going as a fan.
Are you going to be dressing up?
I don't know, because it's like one of those things of like, I kind of looked at like the guest list and who's going to be there, and if anybody was like, worth seeing or anything, and like Pauly Shore's going to be there.
Okay. Yeah, so I've got it pulled up now. It looks like you've got a lot of people from CW shows.
Yep.
You got the boy who played the Flash, who was the good Flash on the TV. Oh shit! You got Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
And his fedora.
I can
cool.
Get some like angel wings signed.
Sure, dude. This is like mostly the CW. Literally, it's like half the cast of the Flash. Oh fuck, Casper Van Dien. Okay. He was in Starship Troopers and a bunch of shitty movies after that. Oh fuck, They got people from MASH.
Yeah. No, I popped for that.
Okay, so we got.
the guy who hosts the Newlywed Game is going to be there too.
Bob Eubanks.
Yeah, Bob Eubanks. That's right.
Was he the one that used to make out with everybody?
No, that was Richard Dawson.
Richard Dawson. We just watched The Running Man with Richard Dawson.
What a
weird time. It's literally a movie featuring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jesse Ventura, and Richard Dawson is the villain. You talk about people being on cocaine. Holy shit. The guest list is more or less what I would expect. Like these seem like, your regular players.
I feel like I haven't been to a comic book convention as a fan.
Sure.
And I definitely over almost 10 years, probably. Maybe more.
Oh, I guess most of these people can still go because they're not promoting anything. Because because of the writer's strike or the writer and the actor strike. Like you're not allowed to go and promote shit if you're on strike.
Maybe that's why Elijah Wood backed out.
Yeah, I mean like if he was there to promote something, yeah, it looks like there's a handful of people that are currently postponed. I would imagine like the people at top are just doing appearances.
Oh yeah, like you can pre-buy the photo.
Yeah.
And that kind of shit.
And like that was kind of the thing that happened at San Diego was like there were still like celebrities and well-known like actors and stuff there, but like they were promoting like comic books and video games and shit that didn't have to do with movies or TV or anything like that.
Right.
So you're going this weekend. Geez, like what else?
I just found out about it too, so I'm just like, I don't even know what to do. Like I don't
have a plan. See if there's like any big ticket items there.
Okay.
Because like that's the thing is like a lot of times with like comic conventions, like there's all these like exclusive things that you can buy that go for like you want to talk about making an investment. Buy the con exclusives, sir.
Maybe I found my hustle.
Fine, yeah. Just I mean,
get
dude,
free
like
tickets to a con.
Yeah,
and then.
But no, like legitimately, like there are people who go to every comic convention, buy up the exclusives, and sell them online. Like that is a thing that commonly happens.
Seems like more work than my time.
It really is, and I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
So, well, that's exciting.
It is exciting.
You'll have to give us a full report.
I will.
Yeah,
I will do that.
Okay.
Good. So what the fuck happened at San Diego? Nothing?
Dude, I don't know, man. Like, I'm at a point now, and like this is where I'm just like, I don't care. Like, I don't care anymore. I mean, I do care, but like, I don't care. I think there's definitely some burnout happening, which is why, like, in a weird way, I'm happy that, like, there's nothing happening in Hollywood right now, because I'm like, we could all just take a break. I mean, like,
sure, yeah, let's go outside.
Yeah, but, like, also pay the people what they deserve.
I mean,
but like,
right.
I'm due for a break, and I'm kind of trying to take one more and more. But yeah, so usually there's like a whole bunch of big announcements that are coming out, because it's the kickoff for like big Marvel stuff and big comic book stuff and big gaming stuff. There really didn't seem like there was any big news that was
you would have heard about it.
You would have heard about it. And like that's kind of the thing. Comic-Con came and went.
Right.
And I think
not a fuss.
Outside of 2020, I don't think that we've had a time within the last 10, 15 years where Comic-Con just came and went like that. I don't.
That's probably true.
Yeah. Like especially for San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's the thing. I feel like at this point, like the Comic-Con circuit is so vast, and there's so. I mean, you got New York, you got Emerald City, you got San Diego, you got all these fucking cons and conventions, and then there's all these little expos that like Disney does and Marvel does and Nintendo does. Like the allure of, there's going to be a big Hall H presentation, and we're going to get all these celebrities there and see all these
and a big announcement and a surprise and this, that, and the other thing.
Granted, like the strike probably affected a lot of that, but even still, even if those people were there promoting the shit, I don't know that you would have had a lot of big newsworthy stuff come out of the weekend, because right now, there's almost too much noise happening for like any of that to really matter.
Yeah, I mean, it life's exhausting.
It's exhausting,
man. And I feel like, you ever feel like you get to a point where you know too much?
No.
Okay.
But I do feel like I get to a point where I'm exposed to too much.
Oh, you're exposed?
Yeah, like I'm like it's just being exposed on me.
Oh.
And I'm just like,
all right.
Yeah. Just like I don't.
Because I feel like I know too much.
You know too many things.
I know too many things. Like, okay, I'm a man of the land.
Okay.
I'm a man of the sea.
Sure.
I'm a man of the air.
Yeah.
I've conquered the three vast worlds of this planet. Like, space is next, but like I get motion sick, so I can't fucking go up in a rocket.
Yeah.
Or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like maybe they'll figure out like a teleportation thing if they ever actually go to the moon.
I mean, okay.
But point being is, I feel like recently, life has been crazy, out of control per usual.
Right.
But I've also gotten to the point now where I'm just like, yeah, I don't know that it matters.
I mean, a lot of shit out there just does not matter.
Yeah.
And
more and more of it doesn't.
And like, I don't know if it's like, I don't think it's a matter of like us getting older. Because I feel like that was sort of I feel like that was a very boomer thing that used to happen, was like you would hit a certain age.
Right.
And you would be like, well, I guess that's it.
Giving up.
This is it. This is all we have to look forward to now. This is home. This is work. This is family. There's my fence. And like that, that was kind of the mentality of the thing. So there was always that, notion that was ingrained in us that like, oh, you're gonna hit a certain age and then you're gonna have to mature and you're gonna have to grow up and you're gonna have to like have responsibility and then you're not gonna be able to have fun anymore. Then the old ball and chain, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I feel like going through life as I have, I'm like, no, like I'm in my mid 30s and like I still enjoy the things that I enjoy. I still get to do the things that I want to do. Like I have a house,
Right.
I have a fence, you know. I don't like
got the milestone things, you know.
Got, you know, like we're both doing well. Like we both, you know, are happy with where we're at. We're both very comfortable, and you know, I don't consider her a ball and chain or anything like that.
Right.
You know, it's you know, I mean, if she was, I'd be like, great, I get like a nice little workout in every day. But like, I feel like it was like a very old school mentality in way of thinking. And like, I feel like where I'm at now isn't so much like, oh, this is it. It's more or less just like, I don't need all of this. Like, I don't. And it's also sort of like that idea of like people always saying like, I just can't drink like I used to anymore. It's like, that's because you've damaged your liver. Because you did something you weren't supposed to do for decades, and now your body has been poisoned, you know? Or like, I just can't move around like I used to back in the day. I used to be able to jump off roofs and walk away. It's like, that's because your bones weren't shit yet.
Right.
Like, you shouldn't have been doing it then. You shouldn't be doing it now. Like, staying up all night and then, like, going to work and then, like, playing video games all day and then, like, going back to work and then doing like you can't just do that. Like diversify your portfolio a little bit. Like, take a walk, have a salad.
Right. Do some yoga.
Do some yoga. Where am I going with this? I don't know.
You went on a rant.
We were talking about Comic-Con, and I got.
Can I just say you got worked up?
I got worked up, man.
And you went a lot of places, and I wasn't going to stop you because you were just on a train and you were just going. And I'm just like, you know what? He needs to get this out, and that's going to be okay.
I think I have feelings.
You do, but to your point, and Blakely makes up a good point too. I don't understand the couples that pretend hate each other.
I'll never understand that. I'll never.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Where like they're throwing jabs back at each back and forth, and I'm just like, you know what a healthy relationship is?
Yeah.
A healthy relationship is where you get into a competition with your significant other as to who can give the better massage.
That is wow.
That's a healthy relationship. Right
wow. There. That is, I mean, I already know in my relationship.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It ain't me. I'll tell you that. It ain't me. I got these heavy hands. And
you're not putting in the effort?
No, I try. I try, you know.
Okay.
So like, give me a little bit of credit, goddammit.
Right. You use lubricant?
Well, you know, I mean, I'm more of a dry guy, but you know, it's
okay.
But like, cause like, oh, man,
it's just
like,
a lotion bar.
I never tried that.
You go to the Lush. I think it's the Lush, the one that has like the soaps that look like food, but you're not supposed to eat it. And
yeah, okay,
yeah, and then you get yourself a lotion bar.
Okay,
and it like melted. It's like a fucking reverse M&M. Where you're not supposed to put it in your mouth and it melts in your hand.
Oh, wait. I think Christy bought one of those for our kitchen sink and I never use it.
I mean, it's wait, why would you put it for the kitchen sink?
Because, like, you know, because you're supposed to, like, wash your hands and then you put lotion on them to keep them, like, you know, all nice.
Oh, but I mean,
are we talking about the same thing?
I don't think it's.
Why are we talking about lotion bars? What are we doing?
I don't know.
What is happening?
Oh, fuck.
I had a moment in that whole conversation that we were just having where I was like, I really got to get this out, and now I don't know where it went. It's just buried.
It's gonna stay there.
Do you ever think that like your lost thoughts are just like stuck in your brain somewhere, and then that's just gonna fill up, and then you're just gonna like pass out one day, and it's just gonna be like everything you ever thought of that you forgot about, and then you just like fall asleep and hit your head. I do have a lotion bar next to the kitchen sink because the dish soap dries out your hands. Yes, that is
right, but you're not supposed to use it under running water.
No, it's an after washing thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like I have finished. We're still talking about this. I have finished cleaning my hands and or the dishes. I have dried them. Now I'm going to lotion my hands to make sure that they maintain their moisture and they're smelling nicely.
Sure.
Yeah.
Give a massage with that. It's great.
Okay. So there was a Lego Blockbuster at Comic-Con.
Pardon?
There was a Lego Blockbuster at Comic-Con.
Okay.
Which I don't appreciate. Because I don't appreciate it. A Blockbuster. Okay. You know Blockbuster video store?
Of course, right. But is it a little Lego?
No, it was a full-on Lego that people could walk through. It was like a booth. It was Lego Brickbuster video. Cool in theory, but like just let it die. Much like
you're anti-Blockbuster.
No, I'm not anti-Blockbuster, but much like Old Yeller, can we just let it die?
No, he had to shoot that dog.
Yeah, I'm saying shoot the fucking store. Like it's gone.
Okay.
It's gone. It's like Toys R Us. You broke our hearts once. Stop trying. Okay.
Okay.
It's like we don't need a reboot of Blockbuster. Like do a different video store. Make something cool. Make like an 80s retro vibe of a store, but stop trying to like recreate what's already dead. Like do something new. Create a new video store. Make a new experience. Have it be a pop-up for 3 days. I don't know.
Yeah, but you could get like look at the XFL.
Yeah.
Okay. That restarted and you got the same experience. A piece of shit.
That restarted twice.
Yes.
That logo has died and Brainwreck has revived it. Yeah, yes.
That's true.
Okay. That's okay. That me. These are available on tpublic.com. When you search Brainwreck TV. They come in sticker form. We also have buttons that you can buy. And two versions of the logoed t-shirt. I recommend getting the version that's all yellow with the cutout letter so the yellows match, and then it looks really nice on a powder blue.
Fuck.
I don't want to talk about Comic-Con anymore.
Oh shit. Man.
I'm just
Can I talk a little something that happened to me?
Sure.
Oh my Lord. So I told you this before we went on air, but I didn't tell the people this. So I've had a lot of neighbor interaction recently.
Yeah.
And I don't think I like people. Because
I mean, if you're having neighbor interactions, like that's concerning in itself already.
Well, so the first one we had, and it's always when we're doing fucking yard work. Like that's when like the neighbors feel like it's the opportune time to strike up a conversation. It's like, bro, I'm busy. Like, don't you see this encroaching tropical storm that's about to happen? Like, I need to get my shit done. The first one was great because a neighbor came over to talk to the wife. Well, neighbor came over to hit on the wife, and didn't see me there. She was out of whacking the sidewalk, and and homie was coming over to give out, some free whacking help.
Mm-hmm.
And so he comes over to help, and I just kind of see them over there, and I'm mowing, so I start walking over, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm just coming over to help with the whack." And I knew what was going on, so I was just like, "Oh well, thank you. Let me shake your hand, pal." He did not return to help out later on,
how it goes.
as it were, which was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's our other neighbor who noticed that we had New York license plates at one point.
Yes.
And was like, "Oh, New York plates. Where are you from?"
Mm.
And I go, "Syracuse." And he goes, "Watertown."
Not the same.
Those are two towns.
Yep.
In same state,
Poughkeepsie.
Fine. Yeah. Cortland.
White Plains.
Ithaca.
Montauk.
We can do this all day. Yeah. So of course we had to talk about, the place that I left for a little while, which is, magical.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But I did have a magical experience, like a true neighbor experience. And it was the last one. I was out there mowing the lawn, and my neighbor comes out, and he says, "Hey man, do you want some help?"
That's not where I thought that was going.
And I'm like, "It's 97 fucking degrees outside. I've been doing this for an hour."
Yeah.
And my lawnmower keeps getting clogged.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, "Sure. What do you mean?" And he's like, "I just got a riding lawnmower for my birthday.
Oh, shit.
And I could use the practice."
Bro, is your neighbor Hank Hill?
Pretty much.
Okay.
So he's just like, "I just did my lawn.
Yeah.
It took me 5 minutes."
Whoa.
And I'm like, yo. So he's all excited.
Yeah.
He runs back into his garage, and then I just hear it firing up. And he comes squirreling around the corner, all giddy, with his riding lawnmower. And he's going, and he puts the blade down, and he does a couple passes, and then he goes, "You know what? I'm gonna do a little bit lower. I'm gonna do it again." And so
he went lower.
He got lower, and then he did it again. And he caught that thing, and he was just like, "Hey man, if you ever want, need some help." And I'm just like, "Where have you been?"
Do I want a riding mower now?
I think you need one.
I need one.
Because I saw him do it, and it made me want one.
Yeah. Bro.
Yeah, he definitely gives off Hank Hill vibes.
No. Let me rephrase that. When I buy a riding lawnmower, okay, it's going to have a cup holder for beer. It's going to have an American flag hanging off the back. And it's going to have a boombox that only plays Whitesnake. And I am going to go up and down my lawn for hours. Just having myself a good old time. Bring on the heat. Bring on the sun.
There you go again.
This baby has a 360 turn, and it's beautiful.
So I had another neighbor moment.
Oh, jeez.
That I didn't tell you about. So it's summertime here. Kids are going to go back to school. How are you going to get that in between the front and the backyard? That's a good question.
It'll fit.
So apparently the people who used to own this house had a riding lawnmower, and they took a fence panel out. So basically what they did was they unscrewed one of the fence panels. So whenever they had to get up, they just slid it up, and then
that's clever.
Drove it through, and then slid it back down.
I don't mind that
type of thing. So there's always that option.
Yeah.
But so it's summertime here, and I wanted to get the kids out doing something because they're in the fucking house and they're driving us fucking insane. And we live in Florida. Go outside and play, get sunburnt, whatever.
Yeah.
So went to the dollar store. We got them a wiffle ball set. It's like, you guys are gonna play the good old American pastime wiffle ball.
Yeah.
So I'm out there grilling, doing the whole dad thing. Like, we're gonna grill, and I'm gonna flip the burger, and after I flip the burger, we're gonna go play an inning, kind of thing, right? So I'm pitching. I'm automatic pitcher, kind of thing. So the boys up to bat. I'm out there and I'm throwing and I'm schooling him. Like I'm bringing the heat.
Oh yeah.
And I'm putting it right past. He didn't know how to hit a curve yet. He's 7. So, and I'm talking shit. I'm talking real shit. Like, because that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
You gotta
you gotta let him know.
It's not gonna be long until he's legitimately beating me at everything with me trying as hard as I can. So like I'm getting the shit talking in now when he can't do it. So I'm out there and I'm giving him guff. And the neighbors are out there and they're like, oh, good old fashioned, American baseball, out of a sitcom kind of situation of like, oh, dad playing ball with the kids in the yard. But then they start hearing like, is that all you got? Like that kind of talk.
Yeah.
And so like the boy's getting frustrated as hell.
Sure.
And so now I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna let you have this one. I'm just gonna, you know what? This is a gift. I'm telling him, I'm like, this is a gift. Don't waste the gift. I'm just gonna lob it to you. And if you waste it, that's on you.
Yeah.
This is your one and only gift. So I'm building it up, right? And he's getting mad. He's getting pissed. Neighbors are just watching.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, here you go. And I lob it. The boy hit a fucking rocket right into my dick. Yeah. And I go down.
Yep.
And the neighbors are laughing.
Yep.
And he's running the bases.
That's what you do. That's how it happens. That reminds me. Did you ever have a Mongo bat?
Was that the one with the water?
No, that was the one that was like a hollowed out cone. Basically. It was lime green. It was transparent, and whenever
I always wanted one of those. I didn't get one.
Yeah, it kind of like went out in like a cone shape, and when you it was hollow, and then when you fucking hit it, oh dude, that thing would rip.
Yeah,
we hit so many balls over the house with that thing. That was nuts.
Yeah, we didn't have that one. We wanted that one. We had the fucking one that had it was like a big stick, and then it had a little cylinder on top, and then it had strings that like came down, and like so it's supposed to like bounce off the strings, but the ball would always fucking get stuck.
Oh,
like in between the fucking things.
Okay.
So eventually, we just got a bunch of tennis balls and a wooden baseball bat, and we just went to town like cracking home runs off of tennis balls all the time.
Okay. Yeah.
So that was dope.
That was pretty cool. Well, speaking of other toys from our childhood, have you seen the Barbie movie yet?
No, but we want to.
Yeah,
like that's actually on the list. Like the wife's, I mean, she's a doll collector.
Yeah,
so like what the fuck?
Well, let me tell you something about the Barbie movie. Okay, men fucking hate the Barbie movie, and apparently there's just like a bunch of dudes going to Barbie all by themselves, and then just like going on Twitter afterwards and just complaining about it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Are they resellers?
No. Like it made Ben Shapiro cry because he was so mad.
Oh.
And then he did a 45-minute rant on YouTube about it, which is weird because he's a dickless man anyway, so I figured it would have been perfect for him.
Right. Isn't he the guy that his wife lied to him that women don't have orgasms?
He's a dry guy. But like the thing that is like really been mind blowing for me is two things. Number one, the fact that dumbass Barbenheimer meme worked.
Barbenheimer?
Do you not know about Barbenheimer?
Well, I know there's like a thing with like you're supposed to see two movies or something, like the two movies together.
So are you familiar with J. Robert Oppenheimer?
He's the atomic guy, right?
He's the atomic bomb guy. And they made a whole movie about how they made this atomic bomb
Yeah, but they censored his blue penis, so like I wasn't very happy about that.
He had a blue penis?
Well, of course.
What the fuck are you? What movie did you? Wait, what?
The Manhattan Project, right? Dr. Manhattan?
I love you for that. God damn it.
It was a journey, but we got there.
It's a journey, but we got there. No, because like these movies fucking came out on like the same day, I think.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, they came out on the same exact day. So what people have been doing is like they've been memeing like, oh, you should do a double feature with Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Right.
And then it. Okay.
It was an easy one. It was a layup.
You know what?
Let him have it.
I don't like Alan Moore, okay? He's an old, weird, pretentious curmudgeon, okay? He's not my style, okay? So no, because these fucking movies came out in the same goddamn day, people were memeing of like, oh, gonna do a double feature with the girlfriend, or gonna do a double feature just in general, because why the fuck not? And apparently it's fucking working.
Oh.
Like, both movies have done pretty well, and I think Barbie in itself is like breaking records.
That's wild.
But I think more people like one movie over the other. And
Barbie's the winner?
And it's not the movie about the 1940 bomb that...
Well, that one doesn't have a happy ending.
No.
Where Barbie, you might get a happy ending.
It's a party. Yeah, I guess the way like Oppenheimer plays out is exactly as you would expect it, and it's just like
explosive ending.
Yeah, and then just like depression.
Sure.
And it's like I don't want to see that. I know what happened. It's kind of like the Titanic, you know, like
sure.
I know how that ends. Barbie had the biggest opening weekend this year, which. That's saying a lot when you've had
The Flash.
Come on. So anyways, one of my and this was something that was actually our pal where am I? Christy had actually shared some 1-star reviews of the movie.
Oh, okay.
By men.
Okay.
Which 1-star reviews are typically not glowing reviews of a film.
Sure. Right.
However, prior to reading these, I didn't really have an interest in seeing Barbie.
Okay.
Since I've read these, I'm going to go see Barbie.
That's fantastic. Do you have them rarely available right now?
I have the 4 ones that she shared available, and I've got a whole list of other ones.
Let's do it.
Okay, so of the first 4, we have an alienating, dangerous, and perverse film. The feminist agenda will kill us all. They won't be happy until we're all gay. And the one that sealed the deal for me.
Okay.
A pink acid trip that feels like being slapped by lots of confusingly attractive people.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 for me.
Yeah.
2 for me, and then, 1 for her. But this brought me to Letterboxd, which if you haven't been on Letterboxd before, take some time, check it out. It is like a social, not quite a social media, but like a social experience online about movies, essentially. So like you go, you leave reviews, you talk about movies, that sort of thing. You can create film lists and things like that, I believe. But this is where a lot of, negative reviews are typically
and people
and people, and most of these reviews are completely unhinged.
Okay.
You know,
Well,
like
that's great.
it's one of those things where like you just like to see chaos every now and then.
You know what's
like,
wild is that these people can leave reviews, but I can't leave any reviews on Amazon.
Well, that's because you made fun of that guy.
Well, rightfully so. Horrible writing.
But just a few that I felt as though stood out to me. Some of these are long. They are basically diatribes. And I'm gonna. In a lot of these, I'm reading cold, so like I don't necessarily know if there are spoilers, but I will try to read ahead as I'm reading and block all that out. But here's one that stood out to me because there are multiple reviews in this for other movies.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a review within a comment.
Okay.
Yeah. And this fella goes on to say, the Spider-Verse movies are the death of cinema, which I think is a terrible take. This is the version. That's not a word. Of Barbie. Stop making films meta, please. This is a humiliating strain on a brand that's as bad as the Justice League for DC. Oh, I see what they're trying really hard to make puns, and
they're not good at it,
and they're not good at it.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody is trashing Lucasfilm for legitimately producing decade-defining blockbusters. But apparently no one these days want to see a man in a brown fedora and leather jacket punch Nazis and contend with morality at an elderly age. They'd rather go on TikTok to see young people acting selfish and stupid and comedically dying from a purple McDonald's beverage. They'd rather see young Spider-Men acting selfish and stupid along with other bajillion Spider-Men and random haphazard Easter eggs. That's all in capital letters, by the way.
Okay.
And the worst depiction of multiverse storytelling. We truly need the Lucasfilmization of Barbie. That's what I did. At least I wrote a script for an existential crisis Barbie-esque film that's more introspective and thought-provoking than this, while not having to rely on being meta. The Barbenheimer memes are not fucking funny, by the way. I think this person had an existential crisis in the middle of this. I'm
telling you, everyone's having a moment now.
Everybody is having a moment.
This is a moment for everybody.
Yeah.
Like I feel like everyone's having a breakdown of some kind, and it's different for everybody.
It really is.
Like I feel like I know too much.
Yeah.
You're collecting VHSs.
I got a lot of things
going on.
Yeah. It's crazy. There's a lot happening. But I just want to read this last one.
All right.
Because it's just the absurdity. I surely must not understand because I drink... It's spelled wrong. I drink protein shakes and the movie The Godfather.
He drinks the movie The Godfather?
Apparently. Apparently he's just over there drinking Marlon Brando, which...
Fuck.
Anyways, I think we're all at that point of just breaking down. So I'm closing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we can all get on a more regular schedule.
Yes.
We can all, I feel like consistency is what keeps people sane. Get yourself a routine.
A healthy routine.
So a healthy routine, get in a rhythm, feel the vibe.
Come on, y'all. It's bobsled time. Yeah, give yourself some time. You know what I've been doing? I've been not rushing to get out of bed.
Oh, okay.
And I gotta say, it's helped me.
In support of Ukraine?
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
We do this shit.
Let's just wrap up. Let's just call it. Let's just go home. This is a go home spot. Go to tpublic.com, search Brainwreck TV, buy some shirts and shit. It'll give us money so that we can pay for
Internet.
I don't know, more VHS
Discord.
and internet. Discord. You got to pay for fucking Discord. Subscribe. We got an episode of Don't Be an Asshole coming up tomorrow night. We're going to read more Am I the Asshole stories. We got maybe some news to come out for that show coming up here soon.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah, just stay tuned. Check it out. Go back, watch the archives. Did I stream this month?
I don't think you have.
I don't think I have.
Either.
It's Wednesday. I'll figure that out. Yeah. So there'll be some streams for me at some point, and then I gotta write this. It's already December. I gotta write this fucking show that Christy and I need to do.
They've been talking about it for a whole year.
The Rumble feels like it was yesterday, and it's fucking 2025 already.
Right. It's a mental breakdown for everybody, guys.
I'm done.
So for this week, I've been Jason X.
I'm Kevin Graham.
And this has been your show.
Peace.